gentlemen, welcome back to the Beat Up Cat family. I'm your host Mel, and this is
JC.
Alright, and we got an amazing card coming up.
Yes.
I'm pretty excited. I mean, we are pretty excited. Even the cat is pretty excited about this. Let me tell you. Covington versus Jorge Masvidal. I'm gonna start doing the breakdown for you guys. What's gonna be our picks. So grab that motherfucking pen. Start taking notes, man, because we did some study over here. We always do our due diligence no matter what, so we can make some money and we share it with you. And remember, it's your responsibility to pick or not pick a fight. All right, take our picks as our advisement and not like 100% sure, because in this game there's nothing 100% sure. All right, we got better chances looking, doing our due diligence and looking at the fighters, but that's just it. Everything else that happens after that, if the fighter is dehydrated, he showed up for the fight, or she showed up for the fight, they lose, not much we can do. Sometimes they are dehydrated and we cannot even tell.
Yes.
It's really hard, unless they stop fighting. By that time, you already bet that money on that fighter, and that's it. So I'm going to start with Dustin. I'm going to start from the bottom all the way to the top. I'm going to go with my boy Dustin Jacoby versus Michael
Oleksiejczuk.
I don't know how to pronounce that, but it is what it is. Anyways, that's not going to be our picks, but if you're going to choose somebody, choose definitely Jacoby. He's been winning the last couple of fights non-stop. He's bigger, all right, and has a little bit more reach. Yeah. And he's more well-rounded against Mr. Michael. Right?
Yeah, and also this is his natural weight class. The other guy is coming up on weight class. And like we always said, when he's up weight class, you know, the other guy will be more natural over there, you know.
Alright, so the next one is gonna be Smith versus Clay. This one is not our pick either. But if I would choose somebody, it would definitely be a Smith. The reason for that is because Clay has lost a couple of fights before,
against Lawrence.
Against Lawrence, and
yeah.
I mean not Lawrence, Longwear. And Xionna. Nothing wrong with that. But you know, I honestly see a Smith winning.
And he's coming on short notice too.
And the factors on that is reach, height,
power,
and power, and Smith is a little bit more aggressive than him. So if I'll pick somebody, it'll be him, but that's not my pick. But here comes our first
pick of the night.
Pick of the night is gonna be between Elliot and
Ulanbekov from Malarkey.
I think this guy is no. Is he from Malarkey too?
Bro, he's in the same inner circle.
Inner circle?
Malarkey. I don't know. Maybe he was next to Malarkey in the other cave. They put him at the.
It's now pregnant, so my boy over here is saying this guy fights better. I'm sorry, Elliot. You are a dog. You can take a lot of beating, but there's not gonna be much beating with this guy. This guy is gonna beat you a little bit, and once you're tired, it's gonna choke you.
And also,
and that's it.
Something important over there was like both of these guys, they are wrestlers. Tim Elliott was saying that his wrestling is better than Ulanbekov, so we will see over there a grappling match. It wasn't be like, you know, a stand-up, and even in a stand-up, I prefer Ulanbekov's side.
Yeah, it's not happening, Elliot. You know,
and also,
not, you are a dog, but it's not happening, my boy.
It's gonna be all on the grappling. And another thing that we didn't mention, who he has in his corner. Who?
Mr. Khabib?
Yeah, bro.
He has Khabib on his corner too?
Of course, they're like friends. If you go to his Instagrams, all these roaches that they're gonna fight tomorrow, they have Khabib on his corner.
We gotta make money in this cartel for sure, bro.
Yeah.
This card, we gotta make it.
Always when it's a grappler from Rocha, bet the money on the grappler. Doesn't matter. If he's from Khabib, doesn't matter.
Alright, I'll move on to the next fight. It's gonna be Kelleher versus Nurmagomedov. This is not our pick because this fight, even though this is Khabib's cousin, it's a guaranteed win, but he's way too positive, and if something happens, you know, your house, every time an account,
Your girlfriend that you don't have.
Your girlfriend that you don't even have, even your hands, and that's the one girlfriend.
If
that
something,
your hands are the one girlfriend that you actually have, but you know it's gone. You know.
it's something
But
I will parlay with Ulanbekov and another picks that
There you
we are
go.
gonna say. Yeah.
Or in Jacoby.
Yeah.
If you want to parlay it, parlay with Ulambekov and Jacoby as well.
Yeah.
So you don't, if you lose, it's minimal.
Yeah.
Okay. So
We are going now to the prelims.
we are going now to the prelims, and this is gonna be another pick for us. It's gonna be Moros against
Money fight.
Agapova. This is a money fight. We are picking up Moros in this one, and the reason for that is pretty self-explanatory. She's a little bit taller. Doesn't have to say it has smaller reach, but I believe this girl is gonna take it no matter what. I think she's gonna take it. She's got a bigger heart than Agapova any time of the day.
And Apoa has dropped the ball before.
Yes.
You always have to take care, like I said, the IQ on the fighters. And also, Moros, he have a reason for fighting. So
She
we are
has
behind that.
a much bigger reason for fighting, and I'm pretty sure she's gonna go and take it. Tomorrow she's gonna be there
Yeah. For her
to,
country.
you know, establish a point across.
Mhm.
She's not playing.
Yeah.
That's gonna be Moros. Even though Agapova has a little bit of reach more, better significant strike, but I believe Moros is gonna be too much for Agapova because of her heart and her wrestling pretty much. So we're picking Moros in this one, fellas. Pay attention, that's a money fight, right? The next one, JC, you wanna talk about the next one?
This fight is a 50-50 fight. This fight, remember me in the last card, the fight against Petrosian, Amber Petrosian against Gregory Rodriguez. The same over here. Over here it will be Nikolai Magomedov early or Kennedy and Chugo late.
It's Negumerano, I think. Nando Magomedov. Negumerano. Alright, so as we were saying, as he was saying, Negumerano versus which one? What was your pick in this? What were you saying about this?
It will be Negumerano early or Kennedy late. It will be. So over here is a 50-50 fight, so no pick over here.
Alright. So on the next one, we're definitely picking Rodriguez, and this one is Rodriguez versus Xionna. The reason for that, self-explanatory. Rodriguez has been in the UFC a little bit longer, has better record, and better significant strike, higher reach, higher height. I think she's well-rounded. I think she's gonna take Xionna to the ground, and he's gonna finish her right then and there. Xionna has still a not bad record, but I think Rodriguez is gonna be too much for her. It's gonna end on the floor for sure.
And also I didn't like how Xionna looked in the scale. She
And the
was
scale,
talking his
She
stomach.
was holding her tummy.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right.
Maybe something over there, but you know. And I think that Rodriguez is tougher than Xionna. Okay, in the next fight we have Jalen Turner against Jimmy Malarkey. This one again is a money fight. We are going with the dog in Jimmy Malarkey. This guy is really tough. He's really hard punching, and also he has really good wrestling. He's a teammate of Robert Whittaker. So something over there that he has proven like he's in a good circle and he punches really hard. The other guy can win also, but I don't see in this fight like he's a dog. More like a picking, you know, like a toss a coin and that's it. But if we get it in plus money, we have really value over there. So I'm going with the dog over here again.
All right. We're going with, like he said, we're going with Malarkey, and those are the reasons. Malarkey's pretty well-rounded fighter, and even though he's got less reach and height than Turner, he likes to put a lot of pressure. So he knows he has to go in, and I know he's gonna do it. And he can either has power enough to knock out Turner. The only thing that I'm worried about this fight is Turner's reach, and if he uses his wall. But I don't think Malarkey's gonna let him. I don't think Malarkey's gonna play into his hands. I think he's gonna take it for sure. So Malarkey is gonna be another money fight. Pay attention to that. Hope you guys have, you know, so far you know, taking notes or using your iPad, phone, whatever, you know. But we here to make you some money as well, man. All right, so the next fight is gonna be Spivak versus Hardy. This is gonna be a pick for us. Initially, I would pick Spivak in this fight, but it's not a pick. It's something I said he's gonna win. My boy JC is saying here that he thinks Hardy is gonna take it, and usually sometimes we are in disagreement. You know, like we are good friends, but sometimes we got different opinions, and that's it. But he's also got some points in there. Hardy definitely has bigger reach. I don't like the way that Hardy has gone down in the last couple of fights, but let's just see what happens. There's no pick here, so if you want to pick somebody, that's up to you.
Yeah. If I would pick somebody, like I said to Mel, I like Hardy because how Spivak had shown in the last fight, you know, like he couldn't take someone to the ground. And if you see the level of competition that Hardy have fought, really good wrestler. So if the fight, if he can keep it standing, he win it. If he goes to the ground, he lost it. So for that reason, I say to Mel, no bet on this fight, but if anything, the dog. Okay. Now we are going to the lock of the night.
Yeah, this is also our pick. I'm definitely picking my homeboy, Holland, Trailblazer. We're definitely picking him. We know this guy has very long reach.
Yeah.
We also know that he's been improving his wrestling a lot. He's been practicing, he's been grinding, and that's exactly what he needs to do because they figure these strikers their weakness are taking them to the ground, takedowns, so they go for that. So he knows what's going on, and he's already working on improvement, and he's fighting somebody that takes people to the ground, at least on a 2.27 attempts per fight, which is not bad, which is actually really in the middle line. And it's Brazilian, so these guys are notorious to take it to the ground. Holland has the reach advantage in here, has the height, has the striking of his corner. All he needs to do is keeping on the outside, jab kick, and avoid those takedowns. I'm pretty confident that Holland is gonna take this fight either by unanimous decision or knockout. Okay, that's it. Teixeira, it's a veteran as well. He's strong, but Holland is gonna be too much for this fella.
I think that Oliveira is in a decline now. He's 34, and if you see all his fights, he took a lot of damage, so that is starting to accumulating. And also something that we have to take as an advice is like Holland has been training in AK gym. That is the gym from all the Russian guys when they come. The Khabib.
They
have been working on
that. That's more than proof that he's definitely working on his takedown defense. Yeah. And he has to. You want to be a complete fighter. You want to be on top of the world. Yeah. You have to learn wrestling. You have to learn how to defend those takedowns. And if you do that, then you'll be on top of the world for a very long time, like John Jones has. Yeah. Now, obviously, it's going to be Kevin Holland. No secret in there. So the next fight is going to be Barbosa and Mitchell. I'm not picking anybody here. I'm gonna let JC break this one out. At least I'm not. I don't know if he's picking somebody in there, but at least I'm not picking anybody in there. I think Mitchell is gonna take it, but
this fight is
but it's a little bit. If you take a look at the numbers, Barbosa is a veteran here, has bigger reach. So if he fights his fights, yeah, he's gonna take it.
And if you see like how Barbosa has been looking like the only guy that could take him down and control it was Khabib Nurmagomedov. And I don't think that Bryce Mitchell is on that level. So if he keeps the fight standing, it will be Barbosa. If not, it will be Mitchell. If anything, because those guys are tough, I would like the over. Like the fight go to the siege. I think that is the safest bet over there.
Me too. I agree on that one. Alright, so the next fight is another of our pick.
Co-main event.
It's called the co-main event. Mr. Rafael Dos Anjos versus Mr. Moicano. Yeah, right, Mr. Moicano is coming on a short notice.
1 week.
1 week short notice. And Dos Anjos,
This guy doesn't
And
need an
Ferrer pretty
introduction.
much has done 43 fights already, fellas. Has won 30. This guy was more famous than he's now. He was a terror in the UFC, to be honest.
Yeah, he was a champion before.
He was a champion before, so this is a guy that's gonna go to 5 rounds, no problem. No problem.
Yeah, this fight is 3 rounds, no fight.
This fight, I don't think it's gonna last more than 2 rounds. It's as simple as that. It's like JC said. Even though Moicano has the reach advantage, but this guy is the veteran. He's got the experience on his side, and his significant strike is better.
And also you have to take as knowledge that Renato Moicano has to flew 15 hours from Brazil because he doesn't live in the United States. So that's something that, you know, like he's tired and doing the cut, the weight cut and everything, maybe, you know, like it's only 1 week. What can you do, you know, like, I don't know, but it's something.
Yeah, he might be a little bit exhausted in this one, and he made the weight though.
Yeah.
He really made the weight, so that means
For
he
me,
have to go
this is something like the last week on Bobby Green, he came for the money, I think, because they called him and he took the fight. That's how I see it. I don't know. Maybe they proved wrong, but Rafael Dos Anjos, he looked fantastic on the way. So we're going with the veteran over there.
Right,
and now we are going to the main event. Covington against George Game Red Masvidal. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, like we always said, we don't bet on the main event because it's too risky, and if you lose the money, you don't have other fight to, you know, to keep it up.
Pretty much.
So this fight we're going to enjoy it, drink a beer, but if something, we like the Covington side because this guy is a dog. He go, take down, and like I was telling to Melvin before the video that we start recording it, this guy had 10, 20 takedown on the Covington, on the Usman fight. And I don't think that Masvidal has the gas tank of Usman, or even the Covington gas tank. So I think that this fight will start like maybe the first 2 rounds, Masvidal can keep the pace, but after that, I don't think that he can keep the
Only
pace.
thing I'm worried about is Masvidal striking though. That's why I don't pick main events, because we all learn. And Masvidal, regardless of how he lost to Usman, I think he still hits harder than Usman. In fact, he's been hitting harder than Usman since he was a kid, and I was watching him on YouTube. But as long as Covington does his fight,
yeah, he doesn't have anything.
He shouldn't have a problem.
No.
However, Masvidal does has the experience on his side because he's got more fight.
Yeah.
He's got more fights under his belt. But Covington is a dog, man.
Yeah.
I don't care if you like him or not. He is just a dog. He takes blow after blow. Now that's what I'm worried about, because if he comes to do the same fight that he did against Usman, like putting his face in the line too often, then he's definitely gonna get knocked out. However, his game plan against Usman might not have worked against Usman, but it could potentially work against Masvidal. I don't think Masvidal has to take down defense of Usman. No. Not in this world, not in this universe, not in the multiverse.
No.
But anything can happen. That's why we don't bet on the co-main event. And pretty much, let us think, you guys, what do you guys think in the comments, you know, and who are your picks pretty much? Where you think we could be wrong, you know? After all, you know, we're human beings, and I could be wrong. So pretty much our pick, we're gonna say our picks one more time, but not, you know, detailed fight by fight. We're just gonna say so who we picked in our fights. Like I said, it's gonna be between Elliott and Ulanbekov. It's gonna be Ulanbekov. The second pick is gonna be Moraes versus Agapov. It's gonna be Moraes. The third pick is gonna be Rodriguez versus Xionna. We picked Rodriguez in this one. The next one is Turner versus Malarkey. We are picking Malarkey. Again, this is Moraes and Malarkey are money fights, so we are picking Malarkey and Moraes. And then we are picking Holland versus Oliveira, because I don't think Oliveira, you know, is gonna win in this one for sure. I don't think so. It's Holland, it's my homeboy Holland for sure. Barbosa versus Mitch is not our pick, but we said, you know, Barbosa has the potential to take it. Dos Anjos is gonna take this one versus Moicano. And in Covington and Masvidal, we're not giving picks because you know we don't bet. But if you want to bet on something, that's up to you. And it could be Covington. It could be. But remember, once you lose this one,
There is no coming back.
there's no coming back from that one. You gotta wait until the next card, and you don't want that. Win 3 fights if you are smart, bet responsibly, and then pull out. Right? So, by the way, we wanted to give you guys a very big thank you for all the subs. We are almost hitting 1,500, and that is amazing. That means the world to us, to the Beat Up Cat. That means you're part of this family, and I really appreciate that. It really means a lot to me. I don't think I couldn't have fathomed that this channel will start going to grow this fast. But then again, you know, it is. Alright, it is, and it's all thanks to you. Without you guys, we probably would not make it, to be honest. Like, we got our talents and all that, but we definitely need you. It is what it is. I love you all. So, JC, you want to say something else?
Yeah, thank you again to all of you for watching it. Please subscribe if you have not subscribed. Tell your friends. Comment everything you want. You know, we are here for helping you guys. And also remember that tomorrow we have the live stream where we are going to be talking with you. We are going to be showing you if we have any more bets, something, whatever, to enjoy it and have a wonderful time. Thank you again. We'll see you in the next one.
Catch you later, guys. Bye-bye.